92308 coming at you. Decided to go ahead and do my Friday Pride Live. Hi, Joseph. Doing Friday Pride Live. See what everybody thinks of it. Going good, thankfully. Had a thanks for the thumbs up. Those who are coming in. I decided to go ahead and do Friday Pride Live. Hi, Rabina. Great to see you. And right now, expression or suppression. Because a lot of people would like to express things, and expression is to to good to see you too, Rabina. Expression is to either A, show feelings or express opinions or to get things out. You don't need to go express, you don't need to do that. Why are you expressing your opinions or your thoughts, you're being a wuss. My honest opinion is, first off, by hiding, by suppressing those feelings, it can be very damaging to a person. And suppressing feelings are unhealthy and can lead to problems that are otherwise not able to be taken care of. A prime example of that is we have people out there, and even friends I know, that will suppress their feelings because of the fact that people are like, you're being a wuss. You don't need to go do it. And I had to actually sit down and do study on it for this topic because it was requested and suggested by a very popular person. And when I did the research, I was like, wow, I didn't realize how much problems it can cause a person. Such as, one, it causes insomnia. People are thinking about these things all the time, and even though they're trying to push it in the back of their mind, they're not. And so it causes insomnia because they're up at night thinking about them when they should be trying to relax and get sleep. Oh, you're welcome here, of course. Of course you're welcome here. But another problem with suppressing your feelings is mental fatigue. Because what happens is that the body, when you suppress something, your body's trying to block it, but then you have a hard time accepting new things coming in. And when you do that, right, when you're stressed out, you can't sleep. And also, when you do that, you don't remember things. And when you, especially like when people are trying to work, they don't think about things as quickly, which can cause problems at work, cause problems with the family, and even more so, there's a thing called oxytocin, which is a natural production that your body produces. And oxytocin helps
Block the pain receptors.
block the pain receptors. They help with um,
Giving you a feeling of euphoria.
yeah, give you a feeling of euphoria,
Euphoria.
euphoria, and
Makes you feel good.
makes you feel good. And if you're blocking those, that can cause problems. And it's something that people don't realize. So you got mental lapse, insomnia, and uh, production, less production of oxytocin, You know, those are three big factors. But also, when you stress a lot, some people turn to food. And they're constantly eating to suppress these feelings. You know, and people do that when they stress.
They use it for comfort.
They use it for comfort, which can cause weight gain. Or vice versa, people lose weight because they're so stressed out, they're not hungry. They don't want to eat. You know, or they're in pain because, you know, they're not, their body's not blocking this to the point where now they're in pain all the time and causing problems that way as well. You know, and especially like when you're in pain, there's people that won't eat because they hurt too much to want to eat. They'll go lay down. They don't want to be bothered, you know, which can cause family problems as well because, you know, family may want you to go out and do things. They may want you to go to events. I'm hurting today. I don't want to go. If you want, you can go, but you know, people don't. People want people to go with them. You know, for example, you have kids,
I don't want to leave you alone while you're hurting.
right, that don't want to leave you alone while you're hurting. You know, yeah, I can go out with my friends, but I'm not going to leave you here by yourself. You know, what if you need something?
And they get upset because they missed the event.
Because what if you need something? I don't want to leave you here and you need like medication or something and they missed the event and then they're upset because, yeah, I really wanted to go, but on the other hand, I didn't want to leave my parents home alone. And so they're tearing themselves apart inside as well. It's causing your family problems that way. You know, then on the other hand, if people are able to express their feelings, hi, how you doing? Please hit that thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. If people are able to express their feelings, they get it out. And, you know, even for guys, I will say this. You need to get it out. You need to get rid of that
It's
toxic.
like letting it bottle up till you start screaming at people and telling them how stupid they are.
Right. And see, in the effect, if you don't get it out, it can cause you to bottle it up. And that's the other major effect from suppressing is once you explode, you take it out on the people close to you.
And words are weapons. They hurt
And
sometimes.
as I put in the last video, bullying, you know, words are weapons. Cher said it best. Words are weapons.
They wound.
They
sometimes.
wound sometimes. May not show physical scars, but as I said about bullying on my last Friday Fry, it does hurt. It sticks with the person forever, you know, and the person will
Ruins their self-confidence.
ruin their person's self-confidence. It ruins their
Love of self.
love of self, you know. I've seen people where, you know, they're always putting themselves down. They're always, why, like for example, when people compete and they don't get the, hey, good job, you tried, it was awesome, even if they failed. When people don't get that love, as they grow up, they get to the point where they lose and they're like, I'm so stupid. I can't believe I didn't just win. Why can't I ever do anything right? Why can't I win? I'm just so stupid. I don't know why anyone likes me. I have heard people do that. And it does ruin their self-confidence. It hurts them because they're like, if I was smarter, people would like me. If I was a better gamer or a better competitor, people would like me. And it's not right. So people need to express it. And by expressing it, it's no longer bottled up. That toxicity is no longer building within you. You're able to get it out there. Thank you. I appreciate that, Tony. Yeah, you're able to get that out toxicity out of your body. It's not building up. And and when you do that, you build that up, you take it out on people. Appreciate that, YPSG. You take it out on the wrong people. You know,
You alienate people that
you
are closest to
alienate
you.
people over it. You push people away. You know,
More marriages break up because of mental abuse than they do physical.
more marriages break up because of mental abuse than it does physical abuse. It really happens. You know, and then second one to that second point of this, express versus suppress. When someone has an idea, let them express it. Because, like for example, if they have like a good idea for, you know, a sales thing or a design or an art or, especially kids, do not suppress them not to do it. One of the things I talked about and I suggested when I was growing up was I always had a hard time tying my shoes. And I even said, you watch one day there is going to be tieless shoestrings. And I've heard people at school and that say, that's so stupid. Who on earth would ever buy tieless shoestrings? You know what? Someone did invent them, and they're still for sale on Amazon, eBay, and other places now. Now, the person that invented them, they're racking up the bucks. But,
Because they have a disability doesn't mean they're a bad person or they're useless.
you know, they're racking up the bucks for for this idea that I thought of, but everybody said, you know, thank you, Rabina. Everybody, I thought of it, but everybody's like, why would you want to do something like that? Why would you want to
For
make
disabled people, for handicapped
right?
people.
But why would you want to make something like that? And I thought, yeah, you know, nobody's gonna buy them. I was told that over and over again. Well, actually, a lot of people buy them, and one of the main reasons is for people that are handicapped or children that are handicapped that can't tie their own shoes. They get those, you know, and so you know it's a bad idea to suppress people's ideas, or expression, because, well, here's another one. There's people out there, and I've heard my friend even say that. There's probably a basketball player that's great that can probably beat people like, you know, the basketball players in my day was Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Scottie Pippen, They could probably beat him, but instead, because everybody's like, you gotta get a job, you gotta support yourself, you gotta learn to move out and get da 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 da. That sports stuff, that's never gonna get you anywhere in life. There's probably people out there that are better than these basketball players, but
They were
because
never encouraged.
they were never encouraged and discouraged to do it, they're working in a grocery store, they're working behind a desk in some office. So people need to learn how to
Don't,
let them express themselves
don't step on somebody else's potential.
and don't step on someone else's potential. That is why I decided to go ahead and do this live stream live, because not only did I want to get it out there to people, but I also want other people to see it. If you have opinions, suggestions, I would love to hear them. You know, whether you message me, you know, oh, I'm good, don't worry about it. You're great, don't worry about it. You're an awesome person, Tony Jones, and I appreciate it. I really do. And I appreciate Rabina, I appreciate everybody. You know, there's a guy out there, which people are like, really? But his screen name, I'm not going to go in full, but he likes to be called Bully. And he recognized me right away. He actually complimented me, and I was totally surprised. You know, they, he said, you know what, I can tell right away And I'm hoping this is the persona I'm putting out to people is not only do I love doing YouTube so my family knows what's going on, my friends, as well as my YouTube family. Yes, I remember you, YPST. I really do, and I appreciate your support for me. You've been here for a long time. You've been around for a while. I appreciate it. But it really helps out. It really does. But I do this because, and I have to give credit to Bully, because Bully was the first one that said, "You're a reverend." He's right. I am. And that's why I started Friday Fry, because I tried other ideas, in which, don't get me wrong, I'm still doing this scrap yard, and I'm still recycling, turning trash into cans. But after seeing how people were treating other people online, belittling them, after seeing how people were just out to make other people look bad to make themselves look good, I decided then, okay, enough's enough. It's time for me to start Friday Fry. Hi, Mysterious Shadows. It was time for me to start Friday Fry, get it out there so people knew what was going on. Not just, yeah, see, YPB, even Mysterious, bro, you're awesome. But I wanted to get it out there where people could be informed, people knew what was going on, because one of the things that I've learned about YouTube is people have a bad day. Okay, have a good one, Rabina. Take care, and thank you for stopping in and a thumbs up. People have a bad day, and they're going to express themselves because, one, there's people like myself. I live in Oregon, but I have family in Texas. I have family in Pennsylvania. I have family in California. They watch my channel. And sometimes people express themselves, and I've seen people like, you know, oh, you know, I'm so tired of this such and such person. One day they're happy go lucky, and the next day they're a cranky son of a gun and they treat everybody like garbage. Well, you know what, YouTubers? And I'm not speaking to you guys specifically in the chat, but as far as the world goes as a whole, in the real YouTube world, I would be more calling someone a phony if, you know, every day was happy go lucky, let's come on, let's play. How you doing? Oh, it's a great day. No. Hey, Tavion, good to see you. Every day is not a great day for people in real life. And sometimes it's nice to be able to talk to people and tell people, hey, this is what's going on in my life, I'm trying, but everything's been really bad lately. I just can't take it right now. I don't mind listening to those people. I'd rather than get it out than not see them and be worried about what. Why haven't I heard this from this person in a while? You know? Right, exactly. People have to deal with things sometimes. And, if they bottle it in, it not able to express it and suppressing it, sooner or later they're going to express it. But they probably won't do it in the right way. They probably won't do it in a way that's healthy to themselves or healthy to friends, family, and even YouTube family. So the point of this is I don't want people to think, well, whenever they come on YouTube, it should be okay, you're happy-go-lucky. Hey, everybody. No, there are times where people's gonna have a bad day. If they didn't, I would tell them they're phony. Hey, Batman. Good to see ya. I would tell people they are phony if every day with happy-go-lucky. They never have any health problems. They never have a bad day. They never have, everything's great all the time. That's not life. Even TV shows. I'm doing good. Thank you, Batman. I'm just talking about suppression. Remember we were talking about that last night, expression and suppression? Even TV shows don't have happy-go-lucky 24/7. You know? But people think when you come on YouTube, they're supposed to be. When you come on YouTube, people think you're supposed to be happy-go-lucky every day. You're not allowed to be the real you. You're not supposed to, tell people when you're having a bad day. You're not supposed to tell people if you're not feeling well. You're not supposed to tell people if, you're sick. You're always supposed to come on YouTube, be happy-go-lucky, and never have any problems, and you shut the outside world off when you come onto YouTube. That's suppression, and it's very toxic, because eventually, eventually, they're going to come out with it. They're going to have it bottled up so much. It's like when people suppress things, it's like taking a soda pop. Stays in there forever. Hit that thumbs up, by the way, guys. I'd appreciate it. It stays in there forever. But you shake that soda up, you shake it up, and when you finally open it up, when they finally let it out, notice how soda will squirt all over, or even like champagne bottles when you pop them out, it squirts all over the place. It's the same way with suppressing your feelings. It's the same way with suppressing events. As life goes on, I learned, okay, some of you guys know this, some of you don't. But I've learned to deal with some of my problems as life went on because I was able to express it. Don't get me wrong, I still have problems, but like I said before, if someone on YouTube claims they never have problems, they're never sick, they never ever have a bad day, I'm going to tell them straight to their face, you're a phony. And, sorry, but you're a liar. YouTube world needs to get in click with reality. Because it is causing people to come and go on YouTube because they feel like, they don't have, everybody's like, I'm your friend, I'm your buddy, you know. But as soon as they're having a bad day, they're like, you know what? I'm done with you. I'm out of here. I'm unsubscribing you, and you can just forget about me ever seeing you can forget about ever seeing my face again. I'm blocking you. Really? Yeah, that's not healthy. You do that to someone, and all it does is one, now, yeah, they're going to feel even worse. And not only that, the person that does that to someone, this person that puts people down because they show that some days they have a bad day is a bully. I'm curious about this. I was suggested this by Jess Key. I put her name and her link in the description below. She really did give me a great idea, and then obviously I had a lot of response to it, and I appreciate